discussing about order of operations. What are order operations? Order operations are a set of rules that are used to evaluate or to find numeric expressions. What are numeric expressions? Numeric expressions are what? They are expressions that contains what? That contains numbers and operations. Okay, thank you very much. So now when we're talking about order of operations, there are things that we have to understand. There are processes what you have to follow before you can be able to stop what order of operations. If those orders are not followed, you are not sure of getting your answers. But if you follow the orders, you're going to get what? You're going to get your answer. Now, first of all, when you need to solve the order of operations, these are the what step by step of things you have to do. First of all, you need to be able to what? Perform operations in grouping symbols. What do you mean by that? That means those words, those operations, or those words meant in what? In parentheses. Some they call it what? They call it in brackets. Good. Again, you have to also what? Evaluate numbers with what? Exponent and what? And roots. What do you mean by what? What do you mean by exponent? We're talking about what? When you have what? You have what? A over B. When you have what? You have your base, and then you have what? You have what? Your power. That is what? That is what we talk about exponent. You know, splitting your what? Numbers into what? Into different what? Exponent. Splitting out your number what? Into what? Into powers. Okay. Now multiplying and what? And divide from the left to right. What do you mean by that? You need to understand that when you are trying to do your order of operations, you have to what? Multiply and divide from there. That is, if multiplication comes from the left, what you have to do it first. If division comes first from the left, you have to do it first. The next thing you have to understand what? Add and what? And subtract from the left. The same thing also, if addition comes first, you have to what? Follow what? That process, and also what? If subtraction comes from the left, you have to do it. Okay, now order of operation, when you have a question, you're going to understand more and what you need to do. Now let's solve this question. Okay, having this question, evaluate 30 divided by what? By parenthesis 7 plus 2 is power 3, close bracket what? 6. Look at this question. This question has basically everything we need to understand in what is solving order of operation. Okay, now let's go real quick. Now, remember what we said. The first thing is what? Perform operations what? In grouping symbols. Okay, now look at it. So that means everything we have in this place must be done first. But even in this order of operations, but remember that even what? Exponent comes before what? Addition. So that means you have to do what? Exponent for. So and 2 raised to power 3 means what? It means 2 times 2 times 2, which is equals to what? 8. Okay. So that means we're going to have what? 30 what? Divided by what? Into parenthesis what? 7 plus what? Plus 8. In close bracket what? 6. Now then we're going to have what? We have what? 30 divided by what? 7 plus 8 will give us what? 15 times 6. Now remember something. Also in our order of operation we have what? Multiply and divide from what? From the left. It means that what? If that of anyone that comes first from the left must be done first. If you try to fast track or try to go against the rule, you have an answer, but be sure that your answer is not going to be the right answer. Okay, looking at this, that means you're going to do this first. So I mean 30 divided by what? 15, which is going to give us what? 2 times 6. Then you know that what? 2 times 6 is equals to what? Is equals to what? 12. Very good. Now that is what? Your answer. Following what? These simple rules will give you what? Will give you what you need to do. So with this simple explanation, that is what we know about what order of operation. And then some what form one acronym that will help them to understand what the rules, and then what they form into what they call it what. Okay, sorry. Now they form an acronym, they call it what? Pendax. That is what? parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and what? And subtraction. But you have to remember that what? From multiplication to subtraction, remember that what? You have to make sure what? You do that one what? First from the left. Either anyone that comes first from the left. Looking at all this, these are what the basic things you need to understand. And then, again, what we do at BankyA Foundation, we do what? We tutor students what? From grade 1 to what? To college level. So, you can what? Visit what? All our social media handles, check us on, call us, send us questions. We are ready to what? To help out, to make sure that what? All the youths are what? Are being enlightened, and then be confident enough to also what? Liberate what? And be able what? To defend themselves anywhere what? They find themselves. Thank you very much for this, and then we'll see you again in any of our class. Thank you. Bye. God bless you.